there. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well today. And yes, we're in Mercury retrograde, I believe. I don't know what planet, what house, I don't know, but it's always something. But hey, we're here. I'm in yellow, so I feel like the sunshine is going to come through anyways. At least that's what I'm hoping for. It definitely is happening outside here in my neck of the woods. Because I tell you what, I am so confused with the weather in my neck of the woods. I mean, I'm just would really like to have some kind of stability with that. But who am I kidding? And what am I actually asking for? Nothing else is stable. So why should the weather be? Well, as you can see, we are talking about the R&B princess or royalty queen herself, Miss Ashanti. Now, I really do enjoy, as you already know, if you've been around here for a while, I absolutely enjoy all things Ashanti. I think she's just a fun spirit, and we need a lot of that in the world today. We need a lot of that in the world every day. So I just enjoy whenever something pops up about her that I get to take a minute to just, share a joyful story, because my goodness, there's so many other things going on around here that are not so joyful. But yeah, I mean, as you know, Ashanti is doing her big one. She has been doing it for so many years. She has been in the game for such a long time. There really isn't much of an introduction needed for her, is there? I mean, quite frankly, she just seems like a beautiful person inside and out. And I'm just so happy for all of the wonderful things that she seems to be embarking on in this time of her life. I mean, she's got a tour that she's about to kick off. She's got a movie that she just dropped about a month ago or so, or even maybe a little less than a month ago, something to that effect. I do believe that if it's no longer, it's called No Address, if it's no longer viewing in theaters and you missed it in that go round, you didn't have an opportunity but wanted to go and check it out, I believe it will be hitting streaming at some point here real soon, probably within the next week or so. So definitely be checking that out, looking that out for yourselves if you're interested in catching that movie. For what I understand, it did really, really well. Unfortunately, I myself didn't get an opportunity to catch it in the theaters as I wanted to originally, but I will be catching it on streaming and giving my support in that way as far as viewing as well. I know it was a limited release, and so, but it obviously made an impact. I'm so happy for her. I think that the actual subject matter was, obviously very much current and has been really a situation that we have been dealing with in this country for so many years, and even around the world for so many years. And, there just needs to be a time now that we get to the point. I think we all know a lot of the root of the problems. It's just about getting things together in order to make this a non-existent situation as time goes on. So yes, definitely. I believe that the critics loved it. I believe all around the world, it was really well received. Now, me personally, I'm not really much into the critic situation. I will go see whatever I feel like I want to see, but it is nice to see when other people who actually do, the researching of whatever it calls or whatever it means to be an actual critic of a movie and what they're verifying it to and all that good stuff, to hear that there was some really great feedback in regards to that, I think is always a great thing. And so congratulations to Ashanti, as well as all the other actors and actresses that also did, from what I understand, very outstanding, if that's even a phrasing. We'll just say outstanding without the very. But definitely an outstanding job in really sharing and portraying the stories in which those situations that often plague individuals who find themselves in a position of homelessness. So definitely, if you haven't had an opportunity to check that movie out, you should do so. Again, streaming probably the week. If I can catch when the day is and where it may be streaming at, I may pop it up in a later video in order to share with you guys if you're interested, or if you already know and you don't mind, share it down below for me, because I would love to know. I'm sure anyone else who's watching it, if they're interested in checking out, they want to know as well. So thank you on that. And yeah, so she's got so much going on, right? And that's just the professional side, right? She's obviously got new music popping out here really soon, because we're about to enter into April here, and she says that it's going to be dropping in April, so I can't wait to hear that. I know everybody who is going to see her concert, or her tour rather, that is made up of several concerts over the next, I guess, couple of months or so, are so excited for that. I know people overseas really wanted her to come back, so here is their treat for her. She really did a beautiful job at touring all over the place here in the States, so I guess at this point we have to share her. So there it is. But it's all in love, right? It's all in love. So happy for her for all of those accomplishments. She continues to accomplish things in her professional life. And I actually love that. One thing that I do so much miss is a time where we used to have all of those documentaries and docuseries about the work, right? I love hearing artists talk about the work, how they came about, the mission to get out a song, or how they came about, the feelings that allow us to, I guess, really connect with what they're trying to share in their songs. What gave them the thought that, hey, this would be something that could be a hit. I love just getting into the history and the thought process behind all of that. Now, we know that Ashanti and Nelly, as well as her husband, are going to, with, I guess, other family members too. We'll see how that all plays out. But they are going to be dropping their reality show, which I don't know if it's going to be an actual full-on reality show that's going to come on every season for however long, or it's going to be a docuseries that's going to try out and see how it works. I guess we'll see all of those things as time goes on. If you know more about it, definitely leave it down below. Love to know. Sharing is caring. But I know that they're going to be talking a lot about the things that they do and how they come to decisions in regards to, the work as well. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of laughs because, for all those who've watched Nellyville and enjoyed it, I'm sure they're going to bring the laughter. There's quite a high level of comedian activity that happens within that family. And I am one. Definitely appreciate the levity so much. So that being said, there's so many things going on for her and the family, as well as Nelly. And I'm just excited for all of those things. And one of those things also too is, well, they obviously are adding to their brood, right? They are expanding on their family. And it's a beautiful thing. We haven't seen KK yet. Like I've shared with a lot of people, I don't think we're going to see that little boy until he's 10. And if too much, goes on that's not of the positive, we may not see him until he graduates from high school. Hello, do we even know what Janet Jackson's son looks like nowadays? All right. So, hopefully we'll see a little bit during the show, but I'm not going to count on seeing a whole lot. I really am looking forward, though, to the aspects of them showing us, what they do behind the scenes on the professional side, because I really do miss those TRL shows, stuff that used to be on BET back in the day, all of the VH1 type of, diaries and all that kind of stuff. Those things were just so fun to watch. So yeah, I'm just excited for all things, like I said, Ashanti, and I'm looking forward to having some great, enjoyable content to talk about as well. So we are going to actually dive in a little bit into an interview that she had. And because, as you know, with No Address coming out, also, in addition to all the many other things she's got going on, she's been running the circuit and, hitting all those interviews and all those great places. Have you caught any of them? I don't even know which one is my favorite. She's done so many and I've enjoyed them all, whether it was on a podcast, where you probably actually can see all of them pretty much online now, probably through YouTube if you haven't had an opportunity to do so. But she has been able to really just hit that circuit. We got to see her speak with Tamron Hall, which I really enjoyed that entire episode. Quite frankly, Tamron, I agree with her. She's right. We had time. She could have did a part 2, 3 to that particular show. She was given so much tea and I really enjoyed it. I was here for it. I was here for the joy, the laughter, the love, and all of that good stuff. It was so great. And, we got to hear her finally speak with Angie Martinez. We have all of those who are, dear friends, right? Or dear fans, dear fans, and obviously probably dear friends too, right? We're just so looking forward to that opportunity where Ashanti was going to come back and do a new interview with Angie Martinez. And I'm still looking for the one for Ebro as well. So we'll see how that goes on because I know that they're very, very busy. But with that, let's go ahead and deep dive into what she has to say about her new chapter, because I, for one, am pretty excited. And if you are, definitely share your thoughts below. So this sharing is actually coming from People, and it shares that Ashanti reveals the one thing her 8-month-old son KK has taught her in her new chapter in life. Now, the singer welcomed her first baby boy last year with husband Nelly, as we all famously know. And Ashanti's already settling into being a mom, and she's ready to share a few things she has learned. Now, the singer, 44, spoke with Revolt in a new interview and was asked about how she's been transitioning to becoming a mom after welcoming her son, Kareem KK, 8 months ago with husband Nelly, who is now age 50. Now, this is a new chapter for me, family first, and being married and having a child, Ashanti told the outlet. My mind is thinking bigger and better and more out of the box, obviously. I wrote a children's book and I kind of want to just dive into the lane of children now. I really do because it's just so natural. I loved kids before. I used to work at a daycare center and I loved kids before. Now it's like times a million, she continued. When asked about one thing that KK has taught her, Ashanti had one word to describe it: patience, she replied. Now, earlier this month, Ashanti spoke with People and shared that she's been loving her time as a new mom to KK, and she's already planning ahead when it comes to being a working parent. It's going to be my first time going on tour as a mom, Ashanti said. We'll be on the Bring It On tour across the UK and Ireland with Sean Paul and Fat Joe. Obviously, we need extra hands. There's definitely going to be extra bags because I already traveled with too much luggage. But we are going to be a lot more cognizant of time and spend more time preparing because you just never know what's going to happen, she added. With baby KK coming on the road with her, Ashanti said planning each day out and having a set schedule will be super beneficial. I will be cognizant of time and my surroundings, obviously not having a lot of people in and out and not allowing people to come in with shoes on, just germs and that kind of thing, she explained. I'm definitely in mama bear protective mode, wanting to protect the baby. Now, in November, Ashanti and Nelly spoke to People about welcoming their first baby together and how they had been settling into parenthood. Now, according to the couple, Nelly was still getting plenty of sleep while the baby singer joked that she wasn't. It's amazing, Ashanti said, of having son KK in their lives. He's a blessing. He's an angel. My life is amazing right now. I'm super blessed, so happy. I'm insanely in love with him. And I mean, really, honestly, could you wrap it up any more sweeter than that, right? Ashanti is definitely in her moment, in her time, as she really does represent so well in other facets of her life. I, for one, am truly enjoying her new chapter. I am enjoying seeing her, how she is navigating her new era, as it is just so fun to watch. And I am so looking for more music and more shows and all of those types of things. I'm looking for all the professional stuff that she is willing to share as well, because I, for one, definitely love to see the entrepreneurial aspect of anyone's journey, really, because it's just one of those things that I find very closely connected as an entrepreneur myself that I really do enjoy. You never know what kind of tips you can pick up. You never know, just, to be able to understand some of the struggles that people deal with. It's just a camaraderie that I enjoy. And I'm just looking forward to all of that good stuff too. I really would love to know your thoughts about this sharing. So definitely leave them respectfully down in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation about it. Are you looking forward to the many things that Ashanti is bringing on board in 2025? Because we have quite a bit of the year left. And if it's not, all the way tore down, we'll hopefully be able to see more good things as time comes. We're going to keep it positive. But I would love to know if you are actually abroad and you catch this video and you're actually going to be able to get on the Bring It On tour and see her in action with Sean Paul and Fat Joe. Let me know down below. Also, too, if you have gotten a chance to see No Address, let me know what your thoughts are. Please share that below as well. And also, too, if you already know, before I get a chance to share it, when the streaming option is going to be provided for viewing for No Address. For those of us who didn't get a chance to make it into the theaters, definitely make sure that you let that be down below as well. I would so appreciate it very much so, and I'm sure anybody else would as well. And also, too, if you're looking forward to the new reality show or docuseries or whatever it's going to be here, and I think it's going to be happening in the fall time frame. Are you looking forward to that? I know I'm looking forward to the comedy that I know it's going to bring, and just all of the interesting behind the scenes in regards to how they do their work and the things that are going to be coming up with the projects that they have going. I know some people are really interested in seeing a wedding take ensue. I wonder if it's going to actually be aired. You tell me. I think she might have mentioned some things might be spoke about it, but I don't know how much we're going to get because honestly, I think that their wedding could be a whole series of its own, but I guess we'll have to see how much they're willing to share. Whatever it is, I'm here for it. Anything that brings joy, peace, and happiness, I'm here for. So with that, I think I'll about do it for this video, and I think I'm going to bid you adieu. You take care, be blessed, and stay safe. Oh, and make sure you have your all notification bells on. Can't forget to say that. I will be dropping a couple more videos on the platform today, so I don't want you to miss those, and I definitely want to know your thoughts on those as well. As you know, I I love to show mine, share mine with you. So definitely make sure that you have those notification bells on so you don't miss that. I definitely would love to know that, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and chatting it up in the comment section is a wonderful way for us to do that. I love community, so definitely appreciate any time that you're dropping those comments down there that we can talk and chit chat, go back and forth about the stories that I'm sharing here with you guys. So yes, and of course, if you are new here and you haven't had opportunity to hit that subscribe button, I hope that you will. Please do, and be part of the family, be part of the community. I would so love to have you. The more, the merrier. So yeah, let's just go ahead and build up on our community. I'm so grateful and thankful to those of you who are already part of the community, and of course, I always do appreciate your viewing and listening support. So with that, I think again, I'm going to bid you adieu. You take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.